What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another lesson. In today's lesson, we're going to be taking a look at a brand new tune from Amber Wild called Reality Crisis. Now, if you haven't checked these guys out, you're definitely missing out. I would highly recommend. I believe they've got 4 songs out now. I think that's right, 4 songs. I saw them when they came through Calgary, when Kiss came through. I know they were opening up for Kiss for a good chunk of the End of the Road tour, but when they came through Canada, they were doing shows after the Kiss concerts. And so very, very cool band, really cool guys. And of course, Evan Stanley and Marshall are the 2 remaining members that were in the band when we saw them. They got a couple new guys now, but yeah, real class acts and really cool music, great guys. So highly recommend checking them out. And without any further ado, we'll get into this lesson here. I'm knocking things over. So starting off, it's going to be standard tuning. And so you're going to be playing a B power chord, and this is going to be a big part of the song here is this riff. So 2nd fret A string, 4th fret D, 4th fret G. And it kind of starts on the upbeat of the bar, this song. So 3 and up. So it's kind of funky timing, but the drums will cue you in. So to start, you're gonna, the picking pattern is gonna kind of alternate. So down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So in between, you're gonna be taking off your 2nd fret A string to open A. So on, off, on, off, on, off, on. So that's the riff. On, off, on, off, on, off, on. Now, at the end of this riff, so you go a few times through, just alternating back and forth. And then you hit that part right there. So what you're going to do is you're going to keep your B power chord held. And you're going to put your 2nd finger now down on the 3rd fret of your E string. And then your 1st finger is going to slide up a little bit and catch the 2nd fret of your E string. And then it's going to go back to its original position and play that B power chord now with an open E. So. And it'll do that twice. So. And that'll cover the opening riff. So not too difficult and really, really catchy. That's what I love about Amber Wild is they know how to write super catchy hooks and vocal lines and guitar riffs. So definitely, like I said, check these guys out. And we'll take a look at the verse in the next clip here. So here in the verse, it's going to be similar to what we just covered in the intro, but there's a couple added bits. So you just come out of this. And then you're going to go very quickly into a D power chord. And the way I'm going to do this power chord so that I'm not sliding all over the place is I'm going to play open D, 2nd fret G, and 3rd fret B. So. And I'm using my 1st and my 3rd finger there for that. And then it goes back to the riff. You hold that chord for a little bit, and it goes back to the riff. Except this time, when you're in the riff, you're not going to this part. You're just kind of alternating back and forth within the riff. And then you end up back on that chord again. And then you go back into the riff. And now you change your tone. So I'm switching to a clean tone and a little bit of a chorus effect here. It's not an actual chorus pedal, but it does the trick. So that's what that part's going to sound like. We'll call it a pre-chorus, but it's still technically kind of the end part of the verse. So the first chord you're going to play here is 4th fret D, 2nd fret G, open B, and open E. and you're going to play it broken. So D string, G string, D string, and then you kind of upstroke on the E and the B strings together, and then G string, D string. So just like that, and then slide it up 2 frets. So now 6th fret D, 4th fret G. And same picking pattern for all these here. And then down, up, down, up, down on an E major chord. So 2nd fret A, 2nd fret D, 1st fret G. And that brings you around to the chorus. Okay, so here in the chorus, you're gonna start on your D power chord as we showed earlier in the verse. So there are 2 guitar parts, so you're gonna hear a couple different things going on. And what I'm showing you here is the rhythm part. There is another part in doing octaves. And I don't know 100% where that goes, but for the sake of simplicity and that you're just gonna be playing the rhythm parts, I'll show you the power chords here. So it'll be D power chord, open D, 2nd fret G, 3rd fret B. And I'm doing down, up, down, down, up. That's my strumming pattern here. So D, and then A power chord, so open A, 2nd fret D, 2nd fret G. And then G power chord here. So 3rd fret E, 5th fret A, 5th fret D. So the G power chord goes twice around. So D is once around. Just like that. So 1 for D, 1 for A, 2 for G, and then it repeats itself. And now you get into a palm muted part. So it'll be a B power chord, 2nd fret A, 4th fret D and G. And you're just gonna mute with the palm, or not the palm, just below the palm of your hand. You're gonna mute the strings there. And I'm doing all downstrokes here. So your B power chord, and then A power chord. We've looked at that already. And then G power chord. Then back to your A power chord. Then back to your wide open power chord chorus. And that's how it ends, that chorus part. So it's pretty cyclical, which is nice because there's a lot of repetition and it'll be less for you to remember in terms of playing the song. So just remember the first time through, you're going the open power chords. And then you do it again. Then you go palm muted. And then one more time with the open power chords. And then back to your intro riff. And that brings you out of the chorus. So that's where we're going to leave it here on YouTube for you guys. If you're new here, I do have a Patreon page, and how I normally do it with my lessons is half of it is on YouTube, so you guys can get a taste for what my teaching style is like. And if you like it, the full thing, including all the guitar solos and such, are on Patreon. I'll leave that link down in the description box below. And it just helps support what I'm doing here, as I'm doing this as a full-time musician. And yeah, helps me consistently make the videos better, put more time in, more effort. So yeah, I'd appreciate if you guys check that out. And if you guys are already there, I appreciate you being there. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. What do you guys think of Amber Wild? They're pretty cool, hey? So yeah, until next time, guys, keep on rocking.